Good morning. This is the fifth year of the drawing board competitions. During last 4 years, we had a tremendous response, getting entries from all across India and also abroad. And it has been quite a successful competition so far. All these years, the problems were more site specific, but this has been a very special year, so we had to look at it slightly differently. Because of this pandemic, we have been staying indoors and we know the value of the connectivity between indoor and outdoor. And there have been very specific problems, especially related to transit lanes. And this particular problem is more related to that. Typically, when you work, whether in the office or in the factory, you tend to choose a living place which is closer to it to save on the travel distance. But in the case of construction industry, the site keeps changing from one place to another. And so the labor camp also has to shift along with that. So from the builder's point of view, when he wants to provide that facility for the labor camp, it has several restrictions. First, there is a restriction on the site. If it is in a city, most of the time the sites are very cramped, so you have to accommodate that labor camp in a very restricted area. If it is outskirts, then you have a chance to spread it out. Sometimes the site might be flat, sometimes the site might be sloping. There would be different climatic conditions. Sometimes it might be hot, dry climate, sometimes it might be hot, humid climate. So while dealing with this, you have to really look at all these situations and see how the builder can create a happy community within these restrictions. So one of the restrictions is to be able to assemble and disassemble these modules of living. So you should be able to transport it through trucks. So it has to be light, you have to use technology. In a tighter situation, it might go ground plus 2 story. In a spread out situation, it could be ground or ground plus 1. You have to look at it from the user's point of view. It has to be a happy community. You should be able to use that entire volume to its most efficiency and make it as functional as possible. There has to be activities where when they come back in the evening, they should be able to learn, they should get motivated. So there might be some classes related to, they might be taught plumbing, electricity or even computers. The small kids will have their kindergartens. There would be a community cooking facility. So how do you, within all these constraints, how do you create a happy community? That's something which you'll have to look at. Now, in terms of this modular system, we can look at it up to about 85% of it has to be something which could be transported and reassembled. But maybe about 10 to 15% you can use local materials which can be overlapped onto these modules, and to make it more sustainable, more climatic responsive. And all these materials what we use will have to be recycled again back into the building or in some different way. So using all this, the idea is to create a happy community where it would be a win-win situation for the builder, for the users, and for the entire community. All the best.